An exciting offshoot of this project is the remarkable number of research projects that have sprung up. Dr. Ruth Cruikshank, her day job is a professor in our policy area. She also is the Associate Director of our MBA program and Principal in our Center for Excellence in Business Education. Where she finds the time to do all of this, I really don't know. But Ruth, I'll ask you to take us through the research projects.
Thanks, Ginny. Welcome, everybody. When we set our station up for this event, we were kind of joking about how, media sounds really sexy. Collaboration sounds like the coolest thing ever. We're going to talk about research. It didn't sound like that. But the truth is that we're really excited about the collaboration and interdisciplinary nature of the research that's happening on this project. And in terms of long-term impact, we believe that some of the most exciting information from our pilot project will be in the research area. I'd like to introduce the team of researchers that have projects relating to this, to the pilot, and invite you as well to come and speak afterwards with us at this booth. We've got Julie Mueller from the Faculty of Education. You have to stand. Julie Mueller from the Faculty of Education, Fong Wong from our School of Business and Economics, Dr. Michael Truskillo from Communication Studies, and Eileen Wood from Psychology, all four are Laurier faculty members with some exciting research questions, a little deeper than how you use the toy as part of an MBA program, but all programs that will, I think, result in some interesting research and some interesting profile for Laurier as an innovator. Our theme, of course, is about moving traditional education outside of this kind of classroom into many of the other venues that we're allowed to now because of technology. I want to mention we also have an external member of our research team. Cindy Ross-Peterson is staying on to provide us with some ongoing advice from an external perspective. We also have corporate partners. Oh, she snuck in the back. Cindy was our project leader at the front end of this project. We wouldn't be here without her, so we're thrilled that she's able to hang out with the researchers now that we're actually working. Our corporate partners are also undertaking research around product design and use, naturally related to the pilot, and we've seen them on campus in various methods, and we'll continue to see them on campus. And of course, our students are a great source of research and innovation. And next week, we're going to be announcing a little innovation prize for student work that is related to innovation and new ways of using this kind of tool for learning. So I hope you're able to drop by, have a look at the deep questions we're addressing, some of the methodologies we're using in research, and hear about this side of the project. Maybe not as cool as media, but pretty cool from our perspective.
Pretty darn cool. Thank you very much, Ruth. I appreciate that. Hugh Monroe, he's a professor in our marketing area, director, again, of our MBA program, and he's going to take us through what we've been doing in the way of collaboration. Hugh?
Thank you, Ginny. Good morning, and welcome to the cafe. And I think there's something about this cafe that's a little reflective of kind of the journey that we're on. And part of it is our traditional delivery of management education has really largely been face-to-face, right? So sitting across the table or in a classroom, having intimate conversations, sharing ideas and things. And that is still will be a part of our future. The challenge for us, though, like business, is that business models are being transformed and our education model is being transformed. And so part of what we're doing is we're embracing this new technology with the gracious help of our partners, Graham and Rogers and Desire to Learn, to think about how we actually morph ourselves into more of a hybrid delivery, where we leverage the advantage of face-to-face, and we also learn to collaborate in a mediated way and in a computer-generated way and an online way to enhance the learning experience. We're big believers in teamwork. Our students work in teams. We've got Katie, Adam, Phil's over there running around, and Dana's over there, and Oliver. These are just examples. So sometimes they'll be having meetings in our little kiosks and they're in the atrium and things like that. Other times they'll be collaborating from Calgary. I don't know what Adam was doing in Calgary at that time. He should have been in class, but he was there doing it. Okay? And that's just a reflection of where we're going. Not only do we have a lot of intensive teamwork in the program where they meet to collaborate, share ideas, not unlike joint product development that's going on in the world where you have distributed product development teams around the world. We have that here. And I would think that where the future is going to take us is that the collaboration will not only be among our students here, but as we internationalize, we can see collaboration occurring with teams of students in other parts of the world. We collaborate with our industry partners, our alumni, any way to enrich the learning experience and the way we acquire and utilize knowledge. And as Ruth just talked about, we generate knowledge is a very collaborative kind of thing. So I would invite you to come and see how the students are doing this, and I think the big drivers of this, you put good technology in the hands of bright people, and they'll push us to new frontiers of usage and applications, and I know Rim will be interested in that, and Rogers will be interested in that, and Desire to Learn will be interested in that as well. And that's exactly what this is about. I can tell you from a faculty standpoint, they have embraced this. We haven't had as much time as we would have liked to actually have thought about the way we restructure our whole learning experience, but we're learning on the go, and that's what a pilot's all about. And I think this has just been a very exciting opportunity for us to embrace what I think is just the beginning of a transformation of the way we deliver our management education. So I invite you to come by, to talk to Katie, to Adam, Phil, who's over there. They're already texting. You can see things are live right now, right? They're telling me to shut up and get on with this thing and move on to somebody else.
They're continuing to study.
Right, exactly, right. Anyway, I invite you to come and visit us. Exciting stuff in here.
Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate it, and you as well, David and Adam. So I'd now like to take you to our multimedia kiosk. So the future, of course, is all about multimedia, and this project and the BlackBerry has really put this front and center. So I'd like to introduce to you now Kim Mulrooney. She's a professor in our organizational behavior area, Associate Dean of Programs, and for those of you who don't know, that means she's really my right arm, or sometimes more than that, and also the team lead for this project at this stage. So over to you, Kim.
Thanks very much, Jenny. You know, putting media into the classroom is not really a new thing. I know there are a few people here who can remember back in high school wheeling in the 16-millimeter movie projector. Remember that? We used to put it right by the wood-burning stove. But with the project, we're now exploring media that are more immediate, more flexible, and that give us access to people and places and best practices that we've never been able to embed in our program to this extent. So if you come by, you will be able to see some student-generated media. I think Ginny has already mentioned this, but our students have gone out and done some work in company tours, in visiting organizations, and they've been able to capture images from these various enterprises and capture video clips of interviews with practitioners, and they can bring this back to the members of their groups, to the members of the class, to the profs, to get immediate feedback on what it is they're doing, to complete assignments in a way that makes sure that we test our theories against the practice that's out there, and then bring what we have discovered through research out into the community, because that's really what the MBA is all about. So you'll see some student work here, and if you think about it, of course, each new generation, each year of students that we get are more media savvy, they're more sophisticated in their use of media, and their expectations are higher. So now I want you to think for a minute about the poor professors. I don't know about you, but when I think of people who are on the cutting edge of media, mavericks, who are changing the world through all of these electronic means, a business prof isn't the first person I think of. But the fact of the matter is, after only 2 months with the pilot, we have seen an incredible uptake among the faculty. I'm talking about people who even weeks before they started teaching, maybe days before they started teaching, were saying, yeah, I'm really not so sure about all that technology. And then with the amazing software programs that we have, with the support of our partners, we've been able to take people like myself and bring them into the media age. So if you come by, you can also see how the faculty are able to immediately connect students with breaking